Okay, hey team. I just got in from church, but I've been meaning to make this video since Friday. Before I was getting ready to go out, I wasn't even planning on blitzing, but of course I blitz as I move. So, God just kind of stopped me in my tracks and said, "What do you want to happen with your day?" And He stopped me and He made me turn to my mirror and let me see if I can show it to you. I can't show it to you, but it's right there. And stop in the mirror and just, declare what I wanted to happen in my day. So, I looked in the mirror and I just, I said, I'm going to meet people that are going to enhance my business. I'm going to sell a single wrap today. I'm going to speak with confidence and without fear. And I'm going to tell people about my business. And, all of these things are going to happen for me today. I proceed to walk out the door. And as I'm walking out the door, I get in the car, I get to the mall. First store I go into, a woman says to me, she was like, "Your skin is beautiful. What do you use?" So, of course, that I just bust down the door because I'm like, that's an open opportunity for me to tell her about the skincare line because I use it religiously. So, I told her about the things that I was using and I told her I would give her a card before I left because I was trying on a dress. So, that was one connection. Got her phone number. She's going to be ordering some skincare really soon. Another thing, I go into the store next door. The clerk or whatever you want to call her, she was like, "Oh, you're with It Works," because I had my T-shirt on as well. And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm with It Works." She was like, "Oh, I was going to order some of their stuff, but my fiance stopped me. He said, 'Oh, just get in the gym, yada yada blah blah blah.'" So I was like, "Well, instead of making a commitment at first, you can always try one for $25." She was convinced. Boom, wrap sold. Then I keep going around the mall and I was hungry and I was going to go home and eat because I've been trying not to eat out as much. But God was like, "Go to Conky. Go treat yourself. Go have lunch." So I said, "Okay, let me go." And I'm sitting at the bar and I'm eating and I run into somebody that I used to work with when I was a bartender. And those of you who know my story, bartending is the main reason why I got in the business because I didn't want to bartend anymore. And his girlfriend wanted more information about my business. I got her card. She has my card. I'll be calling her. She's a potential distributor now. Then another young lady came up to me, and I used to see her out and about. I don't think we're connected on social media, but she was like, "Hey, you look good. How you doing?" Yeah, that small talk. She works at the Y. I'm sitting there looking, talking to her, and I'm like, boom, boom, boom. You could do an event at the Y. So not only do I have her business card and her contact information because she wants to get wrapped herself, she's also going to talk to her manager to see if I can do like a workshop or some type of wrap event at the Y in Raleigh downtown. And this is all because I said what I wanted to happen before I walked out the door. So the important thing that I want you to grab from this video is you can literally declare what it is that you want to happen in your day. Of course, that make sure it's not foolish. You want to make sure that you're really hearing from God because God is the only one that will make it manifest. But when you feel that unction in you and God, and you're like, what? This is what I want to happen with my day. These are the things that I'm looking forward to. When you walk in expectancy of those things happening, certain blessings will just start coming to you. Like I'm still blown away and amazed, and I'm just like, wow, wow. Then another thing, I was talking to some of the girls yesterday and it dropped in my spirit while I was talking to them, and they've already heard this, but the beauty of staying open and the beauty of not quitting. Had I quit my business, I would have lost out on so much revenue and so many potential distributors and clients. Had I given up when my business started to look shaky, because my first year when we first hit that decline, because with business it's up and down, I could have said, what? This ship has sailed. I'm done. I'm going to go move on to the next venture. I'm going to go do this with my career. I'm going to go to school, whatever. But I stayed open. I didn't quit. And I say that to say I was sitting there and there was a men's warehouse store sitting across from us. And that was the example I used. I said, okay, I'm a customer. I'm a consumer, period. And that men's warehouse does me no good right now. I don't need anything that they have. Nothing. So right now, if they were to approach me about their business, I would say no. I don't need it. And a lot of times people tell us no because they don't need what we have at the time. However, in a few years, I'll be married. I'll have kids. I may have a son. I'm going to need that men's warehouse because my sons are going to need what they have to offer. My husband's going to need what they have to offer. So then in a few years, I'm going to need to utilize them. Now, I'm pretty sure they're not discouraged by the fact that I don't need them now and that I said no because they're still open. So I say that to say, I had a girl hit me up 2 years ago. She didn't need what we had it, whatever. Since then, she's having a baby. Now she wants the stretch mark cream. She's now ordered the stretch mark cream. Why? Because I was still open. So I encourage you guys, when you start feeling like your business is not working or it's not going the way that you plan, or you're getting discouraged by the people that are saying no, shake it off. And just remember, everybody doesn't need what you have, just like you don't need everything that everyone else has. So make sure that you keep moving forward. And then the last thing I want to say is, because I have to conquer fear too when it comes to blitzing people and talking to people. I went to an amazing business gala last night, connected and rubbed shoulders with some amazing people. Now, I didn't just connect with them by happenstance. It didn't just fall in my lap. There was dinner, and then there became like a mingle hour, and I had a choice to make. I had blitz cards in my pocketbook that I said I have to leave with all of these going and with a card in return. And I didn't take a lot. I just took a few, probably like 20 or 15. How many did I? Something to that extent. And I was determined to make sure that, that was the goal I set, to not come back with any blitz cards. So I sat there for a while and I was looking around and I'm looking at all these people and I'm like, well, what do I say to them? How do I do this? And, I should know this. After 2 years being in the business, you just do what you do. So I just got up, I looked around and I said, those 3 ladies over there, I'm going to go talk to them. And I walked over to them and I said, hi, ladies. My name is Jennifer. I want to introduce myself to you, but more importantly, I want to know who you are and what it is that you do. That opened the door for me to present myself for one, and also to let them know I'm not coming to just shove something on you. I want to know what you have to offer me as well, so that way we can build a connection. So I say that to say, after that, I left with business cards from people who are in high places that are, interested in what I'm doing. One lady wants me to do a workshop for her. Another girl wants to have a party. Some of them had even heard of us before, but I showed them my before and after photos, and now they want to try it again. So I'm saying all this just to encourage you guys to keep your business open, kick fear in the butt, and declare what it is that you want out of your business. If this business is for you and this is your time, don't let things get in your way. Do not get discouraged. Do not get distracted. Right now is the prime time for you to go ahead and take your business and just blow it out the water. So I hope you guys are having an amazing Sunday. And I just wanted to share these things with you. And feel free to tag your team or send this to whoever you want to send it to. It could be an encouragement to anybody. So I hope this blessed you as much as it blessed me, because my weekend, because of God, was amazing. So keep God in everything that you're doing with your business, and He will multiply your business beyond your imagination. Bye, guys.